get this game back into the balance and try and get something back before it's too late.
As Downing switched to the right, curls his cross, and midfield area. Borough have gone a little bit ragged in this tie is Gareth Southgate now. Southgate overplays it, apologises, goal kick. 25 minutes in, the electronic scoreboard saying Borough 0, Steaua Bucharest 2. And in case you just tuned into Century, Dika 15, Goyan 23. And that really has been the horror show we didn't want at the start.
I mean, I have said, Ali, in the 5-year reign of Steve McClaren, we've had nobody to compete in the air. Anybody that's good in the air, the corner kick comes in, the lad's up there, he's got his head, it's hit the ground before it arrives at Jones. Jones has parried it. The time we turn our backs, it's in the back of the net. The time we turn round, it's a goal.
Dennis Stew, change.
Yeah, I think I might have got that wrong, Alice. I think Chris Riggett was signalling the hamstring, but I think it's Gareth Southgate who played on despite the injury. He came back for the FA Cup semi-final, but his body's given up on him tonight, and he's making his way off to applause. And it's Massimo Macaroni that's coming on. So I think it'll be Quadrude that'll go to centre-back, and Macaroni will go on and give some sort of attacking width to Middlesbrough's play. And Steve McClaren's gambling right now.
Well, you've got to, Bernie.
I mean, I was hoping that I would see Morrison right and Downing left and 4-4-2, but we've went with the 3 centre-backs, and at the minute, obviously, it's not working.
So Hasselbank runs into a bit of trouble. A lot of fans at the moment just praying the team can do something to get back into this. In the centre circle, Rockenbach gets possession. To the left for Stewie Downing. Downing slips, but comes in field. Still with the ball, Stewie Downing. Downing left-hand side of play. Downing looking to work an angle to cross the ball in front of this capacity Riverside crowd. Finds Rockenbach. Rockenbach right-footed to the right-hand side for Stuart Parnaby. Bounces down. Parnaby with possession. Parnaby then looks up. Plays it right. Oh, and out of play. And that just sums up what's been happening so far, Bernie.
As I say, Ali, we've not had one decent ball into the box. With about 3 efforts, Taylor miscued it into the stand. Parnaby took a ricochet, it was a corner, and that's another duff one. But again, the 2 central midfielders, for me, aren't doing it. They're not defending well and ain't attacking well.
Fernandez clears. Chris Riggett concedes a free kick.
He's leaning on the lad.
Yes, he is. A free kick for Steaua. Midway inside the Middlesbrough half of the fields. Century live right across the northeast. We wanted such a big night. It was a great start with all of the supporters. And at the moment, the Riverside is stunned. And it's the visitors from Bucharest away to the right making the noise. As Brad Jones's clearance drops inside the Steaua half of the fields. In the centre circle, Chris Riggett wraps his legs around Nikolai Dika and gives away a free kick. 80 minutes away from half-time. Borough with an awful lot to do. This free kick right inside the centre circle, placed down. And they've put a line of 4 blue shirts across the field, level with the edge of the Borough box. And Oprita on the right-hand side advances towards the area. Stewie Downing covers it. Down inside his box. Frank Kudrup. That looked like handball there by Lionel Oprita. And it's going to be a goal kick inside the penalty area way to our lefts. So the goals when they come. The shot from Dika, the shot from Goyan. And Goyan, who's the tall central defender, he's 25 years of age. He enjoyed his moment, but will Borough have moments? Hasselbank running inside the penalty area. Hasselbank at the angle, gets his shot away, blocked there. Borough have a corner, blocked by Soren Gonia. And Borough's corner. Yeah,
Jimmy did well to get on it. You see what he tried to do. He was at a cute angle. He tried to rifle his right foot. You have to say it's good defending.
And look at that, Bernie. Every Steaua player back inside the penalty area.
They know how to defend, Ali. I've seen it over there. What I've seen, Ali, on the TV, I knew they were a good outfit.
Macaroni takes the corner, lifted into a crowded penalty area. Finds his way to Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Now Macaroni right-hand side. Initial stumble. Macaroni faces a sea of blue shirts. Comes back to Botan. No, Botan drills it out wide. Far side. Stewie Downing close to the corner flag. Collects it. Downing with 2 blue shirts in front of him. Good ball though to Viduka. Viduka edge of the penalty area. Mark Viduka.
Robbed.
Under pressure. And here's Andrew Taylor. To Frank Kudrup. Kudrup then. Left-footed. That's a terrific ball. Chested down by Stewie Downing. Downing coming in field. Chance to look up. Downing drills into the box. Cleared as far as Rockenbach. Rockenbach edge of the area. Rockenbach onto his left foot and it deflects out of play via Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, and it will be a goal kick.
Well, Rockenbach made a hashy shot. It came towards Jimmy, and Jimmy just adjusted brilliantly and flicked it. And unfortunately, it was off target. But Rockenbach was a nice dummy initially. When he drank with his left foot, Jimmy's flicked it with inside his left foot, and it just went by the post. But
4-0. Stoya 2, 3-0 to Stoya on aggregate. Rich European pedigree, 188th European tie. 20 years ago, they won the European Cup on penalties against Terry Venables' Barcelona. And that was in Sevilla. And this time around, 20 years on, they're looking for a UEFA Cup final against either Schalke or Sevilla. That kicked off 3 minutes ago in Spain. Well, our goals conceded 15-23. Free kick, though, far side. Look at the blue shirts again, edge of the penalty area. Borough really have just got to try and dig as deep as they possibly can. In comes the free kick, taken first time, looped over the top of the crossbar by Petromarin.
offside.
But the lines was flagged. Thank you, Bernie.
I have to say, what a wonderful ball. Whipped in with sheer pace and ferocity with his left foot. It was an in-swinger. And he got a touch there. But it wouldn't have counted, obviously.
Over the top of the bar.
But I tell you what, they are sharp.
They're a good side. Here's Jimmy. Heads it down. Macaroni inside the box, but the ball is played back to the goalkeeper. And he collects it, picks it up. And just plays it out towards this near side as Petromarin. Stumbled by Stuart Parnaby. And the ball out of play. It's going to be thrown that either Parnaby or Riggett will take. Stuart Parnaby take it to the bench. Coming up with a plan at all here, Stu?
I think for the time being they're just sitting at looking at Ikubu's been out to warm up a couple of times. Catmull's been out, but I think having put Macaroni on, they'll just wait and see how it developed. But it's gone quiet around the Riverside, hasn't it? Apart from a little chant from the North Stand, it's you know, the fans are feeling it the same way the players are. And we just need something to give us a bit of hope.
Well, it's a free kick given against Massimo Macaroni. The painful little blow that was landed there. It's Macaroni, yes, he did go in more than a touch late, it has to be said, on Soren Gonia.
Is Morrison injured, Ali? Do you know that? Morrison
Well, not as far as I'm aware, Bernie.
I'm astonished he's not even on the bench.
There's this
Astonished.
free kick.
Macaroni, £8 million, centre forward failure, playing in a lad's position. Don't get it.
Free kick. Steaua Bucharest inside the centre circle. Head forward a few yards. And then Boateng intercepts it. High.
Again.
It's high there, wasn't it? Yeah, it certainly was. As inside the Middlesbrough half of the pitch, Chris Riggett clears it. So we've lost the skipper, but 2 goals down. In need of inspiration from somewhere. Anywhere will do, please. As Boateng tries to get the ball again, and Potter on the left. Played long. The header goes high, but not particularly a good one. Here's Viduka. Macaroni in space. Macaroni inside the penalty area. Macaroni to the angle. Hits the shot. Goal! Massimo Macaroni strikes it. And Borough possibly have some hope yet. It's Borough 1, it's Stoya 2, but the man who scored in the last minute against Basel has scored to lift the Riverside. Massimo Macaroni.
Alright, boy, we needed that. But a lovely ball fed to Macaroni. I mean, it started off the inside left, great ball over the top. The lad made a hash at the centre of the defender. Came to Viduka. He's seen the run of Macaroni. Macaroni took a touch, and what a tremendous finish. Drilled it across the keeper. Brilliant goal. Surely brilliant goal.
Down to Stu for the view from the bench.
Absolutely electric, yeah. Matthew Bates just punching the seats in front of him. Steve McLaren and Steve Brown leapt off the feet, and McLaren straight up to the touchline saying, come on, lads, now, come on, let's go and do it.
And I tell you what, I'm glad Morrison's on the line. That was a great goal. No, that was a great goal.
Really back. Looking Macaroni, trying to take it first time in his stride. And Marin came across to cover, close to the corner flag, and ends up as a goal kick. Well,
come on, tell those listeners what's happening at the minute then. So
2-1 down. We need to score 3 without reply. It is a big ask, but it's not as bad as it was a couple of moments ago, Bernie.
We needed a goal. The fans needed a lift.
And Macaroni provided it, as 1 or 2 arms are being waved around about challenges that might or might not have taken place as Stoya on the restart. Now, here's our visitors. We're inside the Borough half the field. Parnaby has a chance, though, Close to the corner flag to clear. Knocks it out of play, does he? In fact, no, it remains in. There's an opportunity, in fact, for Bostina. Bostina again here. Macaroni tackling back. Borough get a throw in. Macaroni looks up for this, Bernie.
No, sure. Yeah, he did. He started off well, Macaroni.
Well, the linesman have given it to Borough. Referee, in fact, gives a throw in. So we're Bucharest. That's a bit of a strange one. And George Boateng just giving all sorts of instructions out. Stuart Parnaby blocks it. Throw in. Advancing along this left-hand side in front of the west stand. Petram Aaron to take the throw. What are his options? In fact, he goes close towards the corner flag, and the ball is then volleyed into the penalty area by Bostina. High one. Stewie Downing tries to get underneath it. Downing far side with Andrew Taylor. Taylor does well. But Downing looks up.
Yeah, it was Taylor. It was a great tackle.
Yes, it was.
Oh, you don't want to be giving that, George. I tell you what, he did brilliant Riggett there.
Here's Stuart Parnaby. It was a long ball, and
Jimmy just muscled out the ball.
Well, he was. I think it's a case of playing balls to feet at the moment as Rockenbach comes across. Marin's clearance goes out. Stewie, we're detecting the Borough are lifting it now.
Yeah, absolutely. They went flat. The first goal in particular, really hurt them. And this goal from Massimo Macaroni's just lifted them again. And all of a sudden that zips back in and the bites in the tackle. And all of a sudden they think they can do it again.
Well, Stuart Parnaby right-hand side. Throws it into the direction of Mark Viduka. Bounced inside the box. Headed out towards this near side. Marin with his clearance and knocked out. And he's Steve McLaren from the edge of the technical area to try and help out the players as Parnaby takes this throw-in. Long one again. Mark Viduka the intended target. But the fans thought there was a push there, not seen or given by the referee. Marin with a chance to clear, which he does. Free header for Chris Riggett. We only need to score 3 more as the shout from the New Holgate end. But what a task that would be. As he is Frank Cadre's header. Into the penalty area it goes now. Borough attacking this one. Viduka tries to get there. Marin clears.
That's better. It's more direct.
Tempo.
For it.
Tempo.
Keep them in there. Hem them in there.
Stuart Parnaby to take this throw in. Come on, Boroughs again. That old cry echoing around the ground. 9 minutes away from half-time. Parnaby's thrown into the box. Mark Viduka challenge.
No, you get booked for that, Duke.
Well, he's got to watch it still. Stour haven't cleared. Viduka flagged offside as he drilled it in towards the goal.
No, he definitely dived it.
Yes.
I mean, I would try and cheat my granny to get a penalty, but that was ridiculous dive.
Well, it was done against Basel. And history repeated itself.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, Alan. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, let's hope you are, Bernie. The Century look is still delivering at the highest level for Volkswagen in Northallerton. Only 3 without reply. There's Rockenbach. Boateng. On it goes, but stopped in the midfield area. And this is where there's danger. Lovin. Poor pass. Well intercepted by Downey for Boateng. Good ball out wide to Jimmy. Jimmy attacking, pushing, running. Still Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank with possession. Approaching the penalty area. Into the penalty area, goes out. In fact, it comes back as far as Boateng. Boateng hits the drive, cleared by the massed ranks of the remaining defence.
35,000 shouting hit it, and he obliged, unfortunately. Didn't get any height in it.
Including you, Bernie, yelling, I heard you there. There's good little ball there by Taylor to Downing. Downing setting away far side. Downing puts his cross into the penalty area. Cleared by Radoy.
I mean, we had 4 red shirts in the box. It was just behind them all.
Bostina. Bostina plays a 1-2 and loses it. Here's Boateng, 7 minutes away from half-time. You do wonder if Borough were to get another before half-time. Massimo Macaroni, right-hand side. Round 1. Macaroni attacking the area. Macaroni, good ball. Played inside the box. Viduka with a chance. Mark Viduka hits the knees of the goalkeeper and he's cleared. And Mark Viduka had a big chance there.
It was a glorious opportunity, Ali. I'd have put my mortgage on Viduka putting it away. He raises it off the legs of the keeper. And when it comes out, I think it was Jimmy Floyd trying to put it in his chest. But the ball come, lovely ball for Jimmy. Great touch for Viduka. And he tries to place it by the keeper, parries off his legs. Jimmy misses it. Oh, man.
I've just turned around after that chance from Mark Viduka, and the entire bench was up on their feet. They thought that was the second. But you say lightning can't strike twice. I'll tell you what you feel down here. The Middlesbrough team genuinely believe they can do it.
But why is it took us 2 goals?
Here's Cadre. Frank Cadre plays it wide. Downing, 5 yards inside the Stour half of the field. Downing coming infield now. And his overlap is Taylor. Taylor is fed by Downing. Taylor gives it back to Stewie. Stewie looks up. Round one. Downing with a chance to deliver. Gets close to the corner flag. Downing whips the cross in.
Handball, that.
And that's going to be a
Handball,
free kick.
handball. Well done, Downing. He went outside, he's gone to the byline, he's got his a free kick. Good position, Ali.
It is.